What kind of place earns a nickname like the Land of Sin? Thailand, with its golden temples and sultry nights, is a paradox that hooks you the moment you step off the plane. I've spent over 6 decades chasing stories across this world through war-torn deserts, icy fjords, and dusty markets, but Thailand's pulse is unlike anything else. This travel documentary isn't just about the neon-lit streets where women beckon or the beaches that promise paradise. It's about a nation where ancient traditions wrestle with modern desires. In 2024, Thailand drew 35 million tourists, injecting $60 billion into its economy, much of it tied to the allure of places like Bangkok's Patpong or Pattaya's Walking Street. Yet, beneath the surface lies a culture of Thailand that's rich, resilient, and often overlooked. Life in Thailand is a tapestry of devotion and decadence, where monks chant at dawn and dancers sway by midnight. Join me as we explore daily life in Thailand, uncover its hidden gems, and confront the cost of living in a place where sin is only half the story. Bucking up this journey will leave you questioning what paradise really means. The Neon Maze, Bangkok's Nightlife Unveiled. Ever wondered about a street where every corner feels like a gamble? Bangkok's Khao San Road and Soi Cowboy are electric. A chaotic blend of temptation and tradition that hits you like a shot of rice whiskey. By night, these streets explode into life. Bar girls in sequin dresses call out with practiced smiles, while tuk-tuks dodge drunken tourists. In 2023, Bangkok's nightlife generated $2.5 billion, employing 100,000 workers, from dancers to street vendors. But this isn't just about the go-go bars or the notorious ping-pong shows that shock first-timers. The culture of Thailand weaves through the chaos. Street stalls sell fiery samtam next to clubs, and Buddhist amulets glint on the necks of women working the bars. The daily life in Bangkok is a tightrope walk between sacred and profane, where a vendor's prayer to a spirit house competes with the thump of EDM. It's raw, unfiltered, and oddly honest in a world obsessed with curated feeds and virtual likes. This travel documentary dives headfirst into the grit and glamour, showing a side of the people of Thailand that's as captivating as it is complex. You can't look away, even if you want to. Before we sink deeper into Thailand's wild heart, let me pause for a quick ask. If this travel documentary sparks a flicker of wonder or makes you rethink the Land of Sin, smash that like button. Drop a comment that shocks or intrigues you about daily life in Thailand. And if you're craving more stories from the world's forgotten corners, hit subscribe and ring that bell. Your support keeps this old storyteller trekking, shining a light on the hidden gems of Thailand and beyond. It's you and me together, peeling back the layers of places like this one. All right, let's get back to the streets where the night never sleeps. The women of the night, faces behind the fantasy. Who are the women lighting up Thailand's red light districts? They're not just shadows in a tourist stream. They're real, with stories that cut deeper than the neon glow. Many hail from Isan, Thailand's rural northeast, where families scrape by on $200 a month. In 2022, an estimated 250,000 sex workers operated in Thailand, with 60% from Isan, driven by poverty to cities like Bangkok, Pattaya, and Phuket. A single night's work can earn $100, more than a month's wage back home. But don't mistake their smiles for ease. The culture of Thailand, steeped in Buddhist acceptance, frames this work as a sacrifice for family, not a sin. Yet, the cost of living in Bangkok, $800 a month for a cramped apartment, locks many into this life. NGOs report 30% of sex workers want out but lack options, with 10,000 trapped by debt to bar owners. The daily life in Thailand for these women is a grind of resilience and quiet strength. This travel documentary doesn't judge, it reveals the human cost behind the fantasy, showing the people of Thailand navigating a world that's both cruel and kind. The temples of Solace, a spiritual anchor. Can a place called the Land of Sin also be a sanctuary for the soul? Thailand's 40,000 temples answer with a resounding yes. Step into Waterun, where the Chao Phraya River reflects porcelain tiles at dawn, and the chaos of Bangkok feels like a faint hum. In 2024, these temples drew 10 million visitors, but for the people of Thailand. They're more than photo ops, they're the pulse of the culture of Thailand. Monks in saffron robes collect alms at sunrise, as they have for centuries, while locals offer rice and incense for merit. The daily life in Thailand hinges on this rhythm of giving. 90% of Thais practice Buddhist rituals weekly, per 2023 surveys. In Chiang Mai, bar workers kneel at shrines before their shifts, blending sin and salvation without blinking. The cost of living in Thailand includes this spiritual toll, time and devotion offered freely. These hidden gems of Thailand, like Sukhothai's ancient ruins, stand as proof that the Land of Sin is also a land of grace. This travel documentary celebrates the balance, a harmony our modern world has all but forgotten. The Hidden Gems, Thailand's Untouched Corners. What lies beyond the tourist traps and neon nights? Thailand's hidden gems are where the soul of the country breathes. Picture Mae Hong Son, a misty valley near Myanmar, where 5,000 Shan villagers live among rice paddies and wooden temples. In 2023, it saw just 40,000 visitors, a whisper compared to Phuket's 9 million. Or Koh Kud, an island of 2,000 residents, where fishermen cast nets and jungles hum with life, untouched by mega-resorts. These places reveal a life in Thailand that's slow and grounded, far from the Instagram hustle. The cost of living here is modest. For $100 a month sustains a family, but isolation is the price. No malls, no Wi-Fi, just the clink of glasses over homebrewed rice whiskey. The culture of Thailand shines in these moments, where stories unfold over grilled fish and laughter. In our world of algorithms and deadlines, these hidden gems of Thailand feel like a quiet revolt, a lesson in what we've traded for progress. This travel documentary is as much about these forgotten places as the infamous ones. They're the heart of what makes Thailand unforgettable. The cost of living, a tale of two worlds. How do you measure the price of paradise? In Thailand, it depends on where you stand. In Bangkok, a basic lifestyle rent, food, and transport costs $1,200 a month, while rural Udon Thani demands just $450. In 2025, Thailand's minimum wage hovers at $10 a day, leaving urban workers stretched thin. Meanwhile, 12% of Thais' 7 million people live below the poverty line, per 2023 data. Tourism, which fuels 20% of GDP, spikes prices in cities, with a bowl of noodles costing $3 in Bangkok versus $1 in villages. Daily life in Thailand is a balancing act. Locals serve tourists with smiles while grappling with rising rents. Expats and nomads flock here for $1 street food and $500 apartments. Blind to the local struggle, the cost of living in Thailand is a divide, cheap for visitors, steep for residents. Rural Thais barter and grow their own food, living almost outside money's grip. But urbanization is eroding that freedom. This travel documentary lays bare the economics of paradise, where the people of Thailand pay the price for the world's playground. The dark side, the cost of excess. What happens when a nation's allure becomes its Achilles heel? Thailand's sex tourism, while only 10% of its $60 billion tourism revenue, casts a long, ugly shadow. Pattaya's walking street, with 1,000 bars and clubs, drew 8 million visitors in 2024, many chasing its infamous pleasures. But beneath the surface lies exploitation. The UN estimates 600,000 trafficking victims in Thailand annually. Many funneled into the sex trade from Laos, Myanmar, or rural Thailand. Underage girls and smuggled migrants work in hidden brothels, invisible to tourists. The culture of Thailand, with its emphasis on saving face, often buries these truths. Locals stay silent, and police raids are inconsistent, with only 500 arrests in 2023. The daily life in Thailand for these victims is a far cry from the beach party reels on social media. Tourists aren't immune either. Scams, spiked drinks, and robberies hit 200 visitors in Bangkok last year. This travel documentary doesn't glamorize the land of sin. It exposes the human toll of excess, urging us to see the people of Thailand beyond the stereotypes. The rural heart, where tradition holds strong. Ever wondered what Thailand looks like without the tourist gloss? Head to Isan, the northeast, where 22 million Thais, third of the population, live rooted to the land. In villages like Surin, farmers rise at 4 a.m. to tend rice fields, while buffalo graze under tamarind trees. In 2023, Iran's GDP was $90 billion, a fraction of Bangkok's, yet its culture of Thailand is fierce. 80% of residents speak loud dialects and celebrate festivals like Bun Bang Fai, launching homemade rockets for rain. The daily life in Thailand here revolves around community neighbors sharing meals and elders teaching silk weaving to kids. The cost of living in Isan is low $300 a month for a family, but jobs are scarce, pushing youth to cities or sex work. These hidden gems of Thailand. Like Phai Mai's Khmer ruins, see 20,000 visitors yearly, dwarfed by Phuket's millions. In a world racing toward AI and skyscrapers, Isan's simplicity is a quiet defiance. A reminder of roots we've paved over. This travel documentary honors these places, where the people of Thailand keep traditions alive against the odds. The food of the soul, Thailand's culinary magic. What's a country without its flavors? Thailand's food is a love letter to the senses, from fiery samtam to creamy khao soi. In 2024, Thai cuisine ranked third globally on foodie lists, with 500,000 street food stalls feeding 70 million meals daily. Walk through Chiang Mai's night markets, where vendors grill Sai Yue sausages for $1, or Bangkok's Chinatown, where Michelin-starred stalls serve crab omelets for $5. The culture of Thailand lives in these dishes. Every bite tells a story of farmers, fishermen, and grandmothers' recipes. The daily life in Thailand includes this ritual of eating together, whether at a roadside stall or a village feast. But the cost of living in Thailand is reshaping food culture. Urbanization drives up ingredient prices, with rice up 20% since 2022. In rural areas, families still grow herbs and catch fish, but city dwellers rely on $3 delivery apps. These hidden gems of Thailand's culinary scene are under pressure, yet they endure, a testament to the people of Thailand's ingenuity. This travel documentary savors every bite, because Thailand's food is its heartbeat. The future, a nation at a crossroads. Can Thailand stay true to itself as the world presses in? In 2025, 5G blankets 80% of cities, and Bangkok's skyline rivals Singapore's with 300 skyscrapers. Yet, 70% of Thais still honor traditions and spirit houses that every home, and 10 million floated krathongs in 2024's festival. The culture of Thailand is a tug-of-war between past and future. Tourism. At 30 million visitors yearly, strains resources. Phuket's reefs are 50% bleached, and Bangkok's air quality ranks among Asia's worst, with PM 2.5 levels 15 times WHO limits. The cost of living in Thailand rises, with foreign investment condos in Pattaya jumping 25% since 2022. Young Thais, 40% of whom want to emigrate per 2023 polls, chase global dreams but cherish their roots. Daily life in Thailand is a high-stakes dance modernity beckons, but at what cost? These hidden gems of Thailand, from quiet villages to ancient ways, hang in the balance. This travel documentary captures a nation on the brink, dazzling yet delicate, urging us to see the people of Thailand before their world changes forever. Conclusion: a mirror to our desires. Thailand isn't just a destination, it's a question. The land of sin, with its temples, bars, and rice fields, forces us to confront what we seek and what we've lost. In my years roaming this planet, I've seen beauty and brokenness, but Thailand weaves them together with a grace that humbles. The people of Thailand live with a warmth that shames our cynical world, a resilience that carries them through poverty, and exploitation. This travel documentary isn't about judging the neon nights or the ancient rituals. It's about understanding a nation that's both seductive and sacred. I'm left with awe for its spirit and sorrow for its struggles, wondering if we're the ones who've strayed too far from meaning. What does Thailand stir in you? Drop a comment. Does its allure pull you in or make you pause? Share your thoughts, because life in Thailand deserves more than a fleeting glance. Let's keep these stories alive, honoring a land that's as much a mirror as it is a mystery.